Okay, hey everybody, we are live once again. Hello everybody, good morning. This is Create and Caffeinate with Karen and Kelly. So welcome everyone. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Morning, Kelly. Good
How are
morning,
you?
everyone.
How are you this morning? How's your day going?
I'm good. I'm ready.
Oh, I'm gonna have to grab my coffee.
And it's freezing here in Florida. I know we have
Girl,
our cold
stop.
front.
Don't
It was
even.
39 this morning. I'm just going to say 39. But it's going to be the high today is 61. And then I think we'll be back up to 81 on Thursday. So if anyone's going to get a cold, it's Florida.
That's great. So, okay, so those of you that are out in YouTube and Facebook land, please say hello when you come rolling in. Hopefully it's okay. Karen, you want to check and make sure it's okay?
Yeah, I'm looking at it and it looks good. And
I'm going to grab my coffee.
Share the video. I'm sharing. Oh, no.
Yeah, sprinkle the love, everybody. So I have a couple of cute little projects, fun projects today. Karen's is really cool. So you'll want to make sure you stay tuned and check out her project. And then the one that I'm going to do, this is a frame that I got from the Restore, okay? And this is something that I thought would be a cool display for my brayers.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, so it has the wire on it.
Yeah, so it's not chicken wire, but it's what they use for when they do the rabbit pens.
Right.
So you can find it at, I don't know if Lowe's would have it, but like any kind of tractor store. I don't know if you guys have that in Florida.
No, we have Tractor Supply here.
Yeah, you would be able to find it there, but it's just the little squares, but it's going to be a little bit more sturdy than the chicken wire, okay? And then you just cut it to size, staple the back, and then today I'm going to paint it and just get it to the finish that I want. The colors I am going to use is I've got mint chip. This is
my favorite.
Yeah, is it?
So one of them, yes.
I love it too. This is the DIY paint brand. It's clay-based, all-natural paint. Y'all see us use this quite often. I paint all of my furniture, home decor, and often much of my art, as well as Karen does too, with this brand. So I'm going to use mint chip and vintage linen. And I'll probably be I'm just going to do a little bit of layering and then maybe a little bit of wet distressing. So
are you going to wax?
Well, it will need to be waxed, yes. I don't know if it'll be dry enough to in this.
But you'll just do a clear wax?
I'll do a clear wax, and then I'm probably going to do a little bit of dark wax.
Okay.
As well.
Hi, Mary Catherine. Mary's here.
Hi, Mary.
Welcome.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for sprinkling the love. We appreciate that. And then the only last thing is when I hang these, I just use little S hooks.
Okay.
But you can display, those of you that have stores and studios, retail spaces, I mean, you can hang anything from this. So jewelry, earrings, you name it.
That's a great idea.
But this is what I'm going to do. It's going to be part of my IOD display. Karen, what are you working on?
I am going to do, well, this is a cork board, and I already painted it gold because I'm going to gold leaf it. I had to put the sizing on it, but this is what it looks like. You can get these at Michael's or Goodwill. They have them all over, any size too. But what I'm going to do is after I gold leaf it in red and black, then I'm going to put these Scrabble letters on.
Cool. I love
into a
that.
Christmas tree.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
And it has a little saying, and it's by Jimi Hendrix, and it says, when the power of love overcomes the, wait, what the heck does it say? Let me read it. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace.
Oh, girl.
And so it's made into a Christmas tree.
And isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Jimi Hendrix who said it. I had to research it. Hi, Alyssa. She made it. Hi, how are you?
I don't know. I may start painting this up here. We'll see.
So I'm just going to show, this is the color that I used. It's called Liquid Metal, and I just got it from Amazon.
Okay.
And I got a whole bunch of it because I wanted to do some kind of drippy thing on mannequins, but I haven't done that yet.
Ooh,
so this is the gold.
That sounds really cool.
And then this is the leaf, the sizing, you know, the adhesive that I use. And I had to put it on because you have to put it on, let it wait at least a half hour before you can do the metal leaf and I'm going to do red. And I just want to say, here's the red. And it comes in these little 3x3 squares. Now the red is very crinkly. I'm going to do black on the edge as well. And here's the black, and the black comes out in all one piece. So we'll see how it looks. I'm just going to start doing it. Can everybody see? Mm-hmm. I'll start down here. So. Should I bring it closer? You guys tell me. Good watching in between Zooms. Okay. Super cool, Karen. Scrabble's my favorite game. Hello, Christine. How are you?
I love that it's an upcycle. You know.
Yes, it is an upcycle. So I'm asking everybody, should I bring the camera closer or can you see me do the leaf here? I'll go ahead and do one. And
I would angle it down. Just tilt it down just slightly because where our names are, it might be, yeah, there you go. There you go. That's good. Hello.
I don't see a full screen. Should I see a full screen? Maybe I need to hit my thing. Oh, no.
It is on my end. What's it look like on? What's it?
I have. Oh, it's fine. It doesn't matter as long as they can see.
Is that better?
Well, when I look at it up here, when I'm looking at myself, then that's better. That's good. But that's how it was before. Yeah, that's fine.
How it was.
That's fine. This stuff is sticky. Alyssa says they can see fine. She's watching in between Zooms. I know she's at work. So I'm just going to go ahead and start.
Yep, go ahead and start. Same here. I'm going to get my brayers out of the way because I don't want my product to get paint on it.
Oh, see this? See how the red comes out?
Yeah.
It doesn't come out in a full square, but there's nothing I can do about it. It must be something in the pigment. I'm just
but I think that's going to be really cool.
With the gold behind it, that's right.
Yeah, so that's why I was asking why you were doing your gold back behind it. So that's actually why that explained it right there. Yeah, that looks amazing.
So we shall see what happens. And then I made a mistake I went ahead and sized the edge, which I wanted to do the edge in black. We'll see what happens. You know, live and learn. Sometimes it's a happy mistake. Sometimes it's not.
Exactly. Okay, I'm just trying to get my bottle open so I can start. But this project, guys, anybody can do. Like I said, I went to my local Restore. I do a lot with the Restore. It's just a great cause. All of the money goes towards the Habitat for Humanity in your local area. So if you've not gone to your local Restore, you may want to give it a try. I find all kinds of stuff there. And that's where this came from.
I love Restore.
I do too.
Because they have a lot of like wood and like old table, old doors and stuff like that, old hardware.
Yeah.
More so than any other place.
That reminds me too, those of you in the business, when you are in there, so you maybe see a table and maybe it's a laminate top, but it has great wooden legs. You can buy it for really, really low cost, and then just salvage those legs and put a different top on it or do different projects with the legs, right?
Yes, I
Okay,
agree.
I'm going to use the edge brush. It's just a angled brush here, so I can get the corners real good. I want to start with the color mint chip. I believe actually I think I have apothecary.
Okay, Mary. Mary, where are you going to work? Where are you working? Mary had to go back to work. I don't know if she means like work at home or.
Well, oh, bye, Mary. Okay, so I lied to you. This color's apothecary, and I don't
That's
think
one of my favorites too.
it's. I was hoping to do mint chip. I wanted it just a little bit brighter, but it's okay. And all I'm going to do is kind of hit and miss. I'm not going to completely cover it because I already like the metallic finish. It has like a
Oh, it already has it on the frame.
yeah, it's a little bit of a silvery gold kind of a finish. So yeah, so I want some of that to show through.
So I'm just getting this on. Usually it would be all in squares, but it's like I said, the red has a mind of its own.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just getting it on as good as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And wherever the sizing is, it will stick.
Yeah. So you did that the night before.
No, I painted the gold the night before, and then when I came in this morning, I quickly put the size on so it could sit for 45 minutes, to an hour.
Gotcha.
Now, the open time for the size is awesome. It's 24 hours. So
Oh,
if
wow.
you're doing a large piece like a mannequin, which I did before, you have a lot of open time.
Mm-hmm.
The Mona Lisa sizing adhesive for the gilding, their open time is only a half hour.
Oh, is
That was the first stuff that I used when I did it on a globe. I painted a globe all in flat black DIY, and then I did that part was the water, and then the land I did the gold leaf, and it looks really good, but my open time wasn't very long.
Yeah.
So
So
now
what she means, in case there's somebody out there that maybe doesn't understand what open time means, open time just means it is the time allotted that you will still be able to work on that. So it has a little bit of a sticky, so if you touch it, it'll kind of snap. It makes a little stick noise. So the brand that she's using gives you 24 hours. So that way, if you have dinner, you have something with your family to do, you can come back the next day and it's still good to go. Okay?
Right. Or if you're doing a large piece too, then you can cover the whole large piece and you don't have to worry about doing it in sections. That's a plus.
This kind of just looks good. This with the apothecary on it.
I love apothecary.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should go ahead and I'm going to do a little bit more and see. And these are just 3x3 squares, and I get them on Amazon. I should have a link for this.
You really do. You really should.
How do I do that? I don't even know how to do that. I got to research.
Oh, let's see.
I need to watch one of your business shows you have.
That old dancer, she says, wait a minute, who is that? Because you look.
Hi, Tony Reed.
She says, the furniture at the restore near me in Cedar Hill, Texas is way pricey too. It is. So mine will maybe start out a little bit higher than I want to pay, but every single week, the longer it sits there, it goes down like, I don't know if it's 10%. Every week it goes down, 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 down. So you may want to check and see if that's true for yours, because it usually will come in higher right at first, and then as it sits, it should come down. But one thing that you can do, each county has restores usually for their own district, right? So you could go to the next town over so what I'm trying to say is like the demographics. So the restore in Columbus, Ohio, the prices there are going to be much higher than my prices here in Muskingum County. That's Franklin County versus Muskingum County. So, maybe it's worth it to you to travel to the next town over, like a half hour away. So just an idea. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Karen.
Oh no, that's fine. I forgot what I was saying. It doesn't matter. You could cut me off or not, and I still wouldn't remember what I was saying.
I think I did.
Hi, Maria and Ashley. Good morning. Hi, Great Gardens girls.
Girls.
I'm working with the dreaded red. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure why it does this, but it's a little flaky, like a flaky biscuit.
Well, who doesn't like a flaky biscuit,
I know. All right, so I have it all on, and now I'm going to you just take a soft brush, and you just kind of, I go in circular motions, and what it does is what's that word called? When you burnish it, it's burnishing it.
Yeah, burnish.
It's burnishing it to the adhesive.
And then tell them
to the surface.
Tell them what burnish is.
Burnish is making sure that whatever you're brushing or burnishing is making sure that it gets adhered to the surface you're trying to get it adhered to. So you're just rubbing it gently, just like, putting a Band-Aid. When you put a Band-Aid on, you have to kind of press over it to make sure it sticks to your skin. Mm-hmm. And that's what we do, but we do it with a soft brush. And I go in a circle because the loose pieces will come up and then fill in where I didn't get the leaf down. So here I was worried about not having it filled in, but it's all getting filled in, that's for sure. And this is kind of messy, so the kids will love it.
Or maybe you don't want the kids doing it, right?
Or you don't want them doing it, or do it outside.
That's a good thing about using the DIY paint is this is going to be a pretty like one and done project. Like it's not going to last for days. So I kind of like that. I like that immediate gratification sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Like that.
Because I don't know about you, but I got like 4 projects going at once.
Always. Looks so good.
Because you start one and you're like, well, while I wait for the paint to dry.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to the next one and then you're like, well, while I'm waiting for that paint to dry, you're like, I can do this. And
yeah,
it happens.
So I just found my sticker from the Restore. So this big frame was $5.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
I love Restore.
Yeah.
Burnished. Thank you. Thank you, Maria. She knew what I was trying to say. Burnished.
Okay. So I think that's pretty good. I'm going to give you guys a close-up to see.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, yeah, that looks good.
I just kind of did a real quick spots application, random application. So now I want that to dry real well before I go on to my next layer. So you can hit it with a hair dryer. I'm going to have a little sip of coffee. Hi, Maria.
And I'm just taking the loose pieces and putting them in the corners here to fill in where I didn't lay down a piece of foil. I'm going to call it foil. I don't know what else to call it.
Yeah. That's what it is.
So I have a little bit on the frame part, which I was going to do black, so that's okay. I can still do that and it'll look pretty cool. So then after you have it on as much as you think you want, you just got to tilt it and it gets everywhere. I'm not kidding. Everywhere. It's probably in my coffee. Oh, wow.
Well,
I'll be like that commercial with the unicorn pooping. And he poops sparkles.
oh my
I might not have should have said that, but it's funny. Come on. I know everyone saw that commercial.
Oh my gosh. I was thinking it. You said it. So I was like, see, this is why we get each other, right?
Right. Maria and Ashley said, Kelly, your hair is looking gorgeous.
Oh, thanks. It's amazing what a good wash will do. This stuff is so curly, so I straightened it today. So just for all of you.
Thank you. David Bauer says it makes you sparkle. Yeah, it does. Everywhere. Inside and out. No.
Right. Okay. So I think it's pretty fast drying. So the next coat I'm going to do is, you can use either vintage linen, you could use beadboard, you could use white swan. The only thing I have in stock in the sample sizes right now, if you do need any of these products, I have the vintage linen and white swan in. So those would do the trick. Because you can do this on a lamp. You can do this on anything, guys. It doesn't have to be a frame, but. Okay.
Can you see? Man,
Ooh,
I don't know how I'm going to get these.
Cool.
And then I'm going to do black on the edge. So let me see if I can get some black
Very
on
pretty,
there. I haven't
girl.
tried the black yet. Black is much easier to work with. And the black comes in same place, but it comes in, look at how the black, I can actually pick it up. Comes in 5 by 5.
By the red, or like you said, it's going to be something about that pigmentation of the red.
It's got to be. I don't know what else it could be. I really don't.
Darlene. Darlene says, just got here. What you working on? Karen's working on a really cool upcycle project. She's going to be using Scrabble letters, and she's using some different foils, and she's teaching you how to apply. I'm doing a little upcycle myself with a restore find, and using rabbit fencing is what is in the inside of it, and then I'm doing a layered paint finish with that, and it will be a display in my store. Good morning. All right, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started on my white tone. Will be next,
and then I'm gluing the letters with just a glue gun. We'll see how that goes. I was going to use E6000, but it's so, I don't know. I'm going to try the glue gun. I think it might be easier. And I'm just putting the black in the spots that I didn't get with the red, just to give it like a spotty look. I have such technical terms. It's a spotty look. No technical terms here.
and I'm just going to start applying this with a A little bit of a dry brushing kind of a motion. I want it to cover, but I'm not going to do a full coverage. I'll be a lazy painter today.
So I did notice that I didn't do the sides, but see how the top looks here? Can you see how it's like kind of black and red, but there's some gold peeking through?
Mm-hmm.
That's the look I'm going for. The bottom didn't get that way because I don't know, my sizing didn't get on there.
Oh, huh. Wonder what happened.
It's operator error.
Gavin's in the house. He's got to go to school soon. Thanks for coming in,
Hi,
Gavin.
Gary.
What an
Hi,
honor
Darlene.
to have you here, sir. He is a creator, and he's a young man that is learning all these techniques from all these videos from all of us, and he's done a wonderful job.
Oh, I've heard of him before.
Yeah. I've not met him yet.
You met him?
No, I've not. I've seen his work. So what do y'all think? Do you think I should just leave this as is, or should I do a whitewash over the metal?
Maybe a whitewash over the metal would look nice.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?
I don't know. Maybe it just now occurred to me. You know, Karen, I'm just trying to get along this morning. I'm just
Believe me, I know.
I'm just trying.
Now I have sparkles up my nose. Ugh, it's everywhere.
Be like Rudolph.
Okay, I'm gonna start with my lettering, but I think I'm gonna make this the top. I will have to go back, but just for time's sake, and do the edges. Well, I could, you know what? I could do it now. Why not?
Why not?
I could go ahead and put the sizing on now. And then while I'm gluing my letters, it can go on. Okay, so like I said, this is the sizing, metal leaf size. Open time 1 hour. No, I mean 24 hours. I have to go get my paintbrush. I'll be right back.
Yes, we should be able to. It would be real easy to whitewash the metal. So you are right on the money there, Gavin. Gavin, is she using not gold leaf but red? Yes, she's using red leaf and black leaf. So I apologize. I'm reading over my monitors over here, so it seems like I'm not looking. Oh, hi, my sis is in the house. Hello, sis.
Hi, sis.
We've got some. Derek Carlton says hello. Hello, hello. Okay.
And I'm going to go over where I missed some of the sizing. I'm just dipping it in the bottle. Probably not a good idea to do at home.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably not.
Usually they say don't contaminate, but
don't dip it. I'm gonna pour it in my little thing.
Don't double dip, just like the chip roll.
Oh, see, I just poured it out and a hunk of black came out. That's why you don't do it. So there, now it's clean.
There you go.
Now it's clean. So yeah, we're pretty cold here in Florida. We finally got our cold front. And we're all excited.
I am sorry, but I'm not going to feel too sorry for you.
No, I know.
Just she comes. So when we can go live behind the scenes before we go live with all of you, and she says, "Oh my gosh, it's so cold in here," and I'm like, "Yeah, me too, girl." She goes, "It's like 70," and I was like, "Girl, stop." I had to turn my heat on just to keep it at 50. So when I got in here, you know, it might be 55 now in here. He's like, oh my gosh.
I was like, yeah, I guess I shouldn't complain, huh? Maria loves it. She keeps her studio at 50 all the time.
Is she?
Oh yeah.
Well, this point in my life, I don't mind it a little bit cooler, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But,
Well, can I just say that my other half, Mr. McDowell, put the heat on. That hurt. That hurt my feelings.
wow.
Braden says howdy, and yes, we're freezing here in Ohio. Ha ha. I'm sure. I'm freezing in Florida, but what can I say? I'm a Florida girl. All right, I'm going to start putting my letters on. I wonder if I should measure just to see.
Maria is agreeing with me. She's like, yeah, I like it a little cooler. It's so weird. It's like you can be just hot, and then like 10 minutes later, I can be hot and cold in the same time. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Weird. Weird. I don't know if y'all can see this very well. I maybe should have set my camera up a little bit closer, but it's actually looking really pretty just as is, just with the, so I'm able to see 3 colors. I've got the apothecary popping through, actually 4 colors, a little bit of, almost looks like a taupe, and then a little bit of shimmer from the metallic that was used, and then my white. So it's pretty simple and easy.
I'm trying to do my letters. That's why I'm quiet, because I messed them all up.
But do you have your tongue out and slightly to the left? That's what you have to do to get it.
Yes, I do.
Right.
And then I forgot what my saying was, so oh. And I have an extra letter.
What
this
happened?
Is real life, people. This is real life.
What happened? We haven't had much coffee, okay? Right?
No
judging. Okay. Thank you, Gavin. Let's see. Next time, please stretch when you sit on that chair, and then also make a what? A fusion, maybe, so you don't hurt again. That was from Gavin.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Stacy says, I noticed you're super hot in the summer. So it's a brick building that I'm in. And so in the summertime, the heat hits my front windows, and so it heats up the brick. So it's kind of like a little brick oven, and I do have air in here, but sometimes I can't even get it to 70 to cool off. Like sometimes it's still in the 80s range. So in the summer, so that's why. It's just
that's hot.
It's a big old building, and it's real humid here in the summer. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of white just to brighten the...
Overcomes so my saying is, when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace.
Oh, I love it.
So, when the power of love overcomes the love of power. Trying to get it all right. It seemed like a great idea. But you have to get it straight, or it's going to be horrid. Overcomes the love of power. Here we go.
It'll be beautiful. And then that'll be for sale in your shop. Will it be on your website too?
Yes.
So, think that's such a cute idea. I need to start collecting old Scrabble games when I'm.
Yeah, I've been collecting Scrabble letters for about 3 years now. And the thing I like about it is they're all different colors of wood. I also have the maroon ones that, here, I'll show you a couple of them. They're pretty cool.
I didn't know they came in colors.
Instead of the traditional wood color ones, there's these as well.
Oh, neat. Love it.
But I wanted to do the traditional.
I'll show you guys the difference. You can see where I have the white versus where I don't. Maybe. So it does kind of make it pop.
Oh, it looks really pretty. I gotta look at my.
You can tell.
Oh yeah.
You can tell down here where I haven't applied the white. So it
Oh,
did kind of pop it a little bit. I'm just letting
Frozen. Nancy says frozen feet, melting body.
Yes.
Overcome the love of
The
power.
old. Wait a minute. The old. I hope I'm saying this right. Is it the old dancer or no that Olander? Oh, I thought it's a dancer. I'm sorry. The Olander. Okay, so she says write peace in the darker Scrabble letters. Dana, thank you. Sorry about that, girl. Sheesh. Thought maybe he was a dancer.
Why do I have an extra letter? No, it's a blank.
Well, did you pre-write it?
Okay, yes, I did. And then when I slid it over to my project, it kind of got all tangled.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm going to do is stand by.
Okay, so I am going to do a little bit of wet distressing now. So with the DIY paint, it is clay-based paint. It does this cool thing where it wet distresses, so you don't have to use sandpaper to sand. Is basically what it means. So I'm just going to take some of my paper towel. I usually like to use a lint-free cloth. If you're doing this on furniture, especially lint-free cloth, and then dip it in a little bit of water, clean water, and then you're just going to start wiping it away.
Oh my goodness gracious. You don't even want to know.
That happened.
I had to start over with my letters because they didn't work out right.
What?
Because look, I'm going to put this at the top. I found this brooch.
Oh, you got it too high?
No.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I didn't do that.
You need to lower it down.
I think so. I don't know what I did, but I'm going to put this at the top.
Well, that'll be so cute.
And it's an old vintage brooch.
I love it. Well, go ahead.
And actually, all the stones are in it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
All right, I will get this, even if it takes me all hour.
Oh, well.
Because I still got to glue these. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
It's okay.
Yeah, that'll look so cute with the little star up there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, I think I just fixed it.
Well, there you go. So when you're wet distressing, guys, you're going to wipe off, and then you want to turn your towel so that you have a clean place on your towel. So if not, what'll happen is it'll get kind of all mushy. It'll mush the colors all together rather than remove it. So just a little tip. This is kind of a 101 kind of a thing that I'm teaching right now, but I think it's good to know, right? It's always good to go over the stuff, even though it's, you know, just because it's something I know how to do, that doesn't mean you don't know how to do it, right? And vice versa.
I'm so sorry, I'm quiet. Okay, so
You're fine.
can you see it upside down? I
Yeah,
can't
that
turn it
looks
around. I'm going to glue it.
Oh, adorable. Hello, Kathleen Nolan.
Hi, Kathleen. How are you?
Uh-oh. Something shenanigans going on, huh?
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah. What's happening? We don't want to know.
We're downtown.
We
It's
don't want-
always, if it's not the train, it's a. Okay, I think, look, I'm going to turn it around. You guys got to tell me if this is good, or do I need to bring it down, or I need a collaborative thing here. Where am I?
Are you, yeah, and then where, are you putting anything down below? It looks like there's a big space down below, like it should either come down more, or unless you're going to add, I don't know, packages or something under the tree.
I wasn't going to add anything, so bring it down
So
more.
bring it down, yeah, bring it
Okay.
down.
Great, Kelly. No, I'm kidding.
Did you measure?
Oh, gosh, no. That would be
We-
too easy.
We don't do that kind of thing. What the heck? Hi, Brianna.
Measure, what's that?
Why would we do that kind of thing?
That would be too easy.
Why would we not want to do something 5 times? Come on now.
Right. Yeah, I didn't even make, like, I could have at least made lines, you know? Because now I got to be a perfectly by eyes straight. Wait. Okay, look now.
Good.
Look now.
Oh yeah, that's much
Better?
better.
All right,
That
that's
is
what
so
I'm doing. I'm
cute.
doing it. I'm doing it.
So cute, guys. Love that.
So I also have,
It's just brilliant.
I use a lot of brooches and stuff. You know, sometimes when the rhinestones have fallen out, all the old vintage jewelry to put on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and got this little kit just from Walmart. It's like a little jewelry kit, and you can pull off the brooch part so that it lays flat. And so that's what I'm going to do here.
Oh, that's cool.
People are probably like, no, but I'm doing it.
No, I love using that kind of stuff. Mixed media art, people. Right? Okay,
That's
I'm
right.
gonna give you all a close up so you can see this. Really, actually, I'm liking it even just as is. But I don't know if you can see all the.
Oh, it looks so good.
There, that's probably a good, you can kind of see the color that it has there. Looks like I missed a couple places with the white, didn't I? I'm noticing as I hold it up.
All right, well, I can't do it right now. I'm going to start gluing. What a fun idea, Karen. Word art, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go grab my waxes, even though it's probably too soon to wax. I'm gonna go grab them.
Maybe I should start from the bottom.
Oh yeah, man, it's freshened it right up, you guys. I'm telling you, this is so easy. So easy to do. Just freshened it right up. Updated it. What, all of you that are watching right now, what are some things that you would like to see us do? Do you like just the randomness that we're doing? We literally are just kind of like today, I'm like, okay, well, this needs done. So this is what I'm doing today. So that's kind of how official we're doing things here, right, Karen? But if there's anything that you would like to learn about, let us
like
know.
we could even do furniture and stuff, you know. It'd be big, but
yes, absolutely. I have some small pieces that I need to get painted. Oh, my brushes, my wax brushes.
okay, guess what? The the glue gun, there's no open time on the glue gun. So you put that glue on there, you better put that letter where you want it. I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to wax this. It might be a little too soon, but I'm just going to do it. Ideally, when you are waxing something, you want to wait at least a few hours, if not the next day, or at least a few hours. Give it, you know, like I have gone to lunch and worked on some other projects, and then like something that I did at the beginning of the day, maybe I waxed it right before I left. So maybe sat for, 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah, I always like to wax the next day, or at least a few hours.
I don't think it's quite as big of a deal with something like this because it's going to be on the wall, right? But something that's getting the wear and tear, I would go ahead and let it cure a little bit. But this particular project, since it's a very aged and weathered project, right? So if my brush accidentally pulls a little bit more off, you probably won't even notice it. So, but if you're doing a piece of furniture that you want real pristine, then you would notice it. I hope that helps. You should sign it at the bottom with the Karen letters, is what Kathleen says.
Oh, I could. I'm gonna suggest to measure, because I'm like all off, but it's handmade. It's handmade, people.
Oh, shoot. This was kind of like one of those do as we say, not as we do kind of shows, right?
Right.
Like me, I'm applying wax. You really need to be waiting. But
right.
Well, the thing is, we don't have time for that in a little hour show here.
No, we don't.
Right?
And I'm trying to get this done so at least I can hold it up without the letters falling.
Carrie McLean says, I love watching the different projects that you both come up with. So you're liking all the kind of random things. Awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Let's see. The Olander says, Kelly, I love some of your techniques for painting tabletops. Okay, so maybe you want like a glazing. Maybe I can do like a weathered glazed demo. The viewers are always interested in seeing different ways to paint furniture tops. We will keep that in mind and get something like that put in.
How do you do resin on your tops at all, or?
I have not. No, I always do. I love to glaze. I know it seems like a lot of people don't glaze much anymore.
I've
I like
actually never heard of that.
glazing,
Yeah. What's that?
like the patinas that we have. That's glazing. The what's it called?
Oh, okay.
Old and gray. The old and gray.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
when
Like
you.
staining. It's kind of like staining then. I use the dark and
Yeah.
decrepit.
Yeah.
Like I did a really colorful rainbow, well, like a blend of all different pretty colors. And then the top, I just did the dark and decrepit, really, really, really dark. I
Mm-hmm.
sold that piece. That was a good one. That was a good one.
So like a glaze though. So the glazes, yes, you use them as stains too. But glazing is like, okay, you know how we use waxes to get the different finishes over top of color?
Right.
But we're using the waxes. So it's kind of the same thing, but only you're doing that with a glaze.
Oh,
And it is a harder finish. And it's also more texturized looking. That like it's not as soft as the wax is a little bit more discreet and softer. Whereas when you glaze, like I haven't done a full glazed piece of furniture in a while. I should do that. Um, yeah. Let's see.
I'd like to see it too.
Um,
Because I
the
know what you're
Olander
saying, but
she says she mixed with black paint and wiped it back. So I don't know if you're talking about something that I did.
oh,
Oh
like a
yeah,
whitewash?
it says I did a glazing on a tabletop and it turned out pretty. So okay, so I'm going to use. I have clear wax already applied here, and now I'm going to hop on over to my dark wax. And again, I'm using the waxes from the DIY paint line, and I do have both colors in. I have clear and I have the dark. Okay. I try to keep plenty of this in stock because this is kind of a staple. If you are a DIYer and you do furniture, home decor, things like that, you should have these two in your cabinet, in my opinion, at all times. Okay. And especially the clear one I would get in a bigger can. I'm not sure, I may have one left, but
What is that?
the clear wax.
Oh, yes, yes.
Because you're going to use clear wax probably more than anything. And then the colors, you can get it in the smaller if you want, or I use enough of the dark and decrepit that I like the bigger size in that. And I'm going to just start applying in the cracks and crevices here, especially. I'm going to start in all the corners, how I'm going to apply this. And kind of work my way. So the corners, I'm doing like, I would say like a full application in the corners. And then as I'm moving out, I am only doing like where the carvings are so that there'll be some bright white tops. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense how I'm explaining that.
It makes sense.
Okay.
Careful if you use it the high heat wax, because ow.
The high heat
I would
wax.
use the low heat if you're going to do it with kids.
Are you talking about the glue gun?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yummy. This is looking good. So the reason that I applied that clear coat first was so that the whole thing didn't grab on me, okay? So when I mean
Let me see
grabbing, if I was to use the dark wax without the clear, it would just suck in because it's very porous paint, it's clay, and it would just absorb all of the pigmentation, which isn't a bad thing, but I always kind of want to make sure that you know it when you do it, right? That you don't learn the hard way. If you do have an accident and you accidentally apply too much or it grabbed somewhere, just grab your clear wax and you can kind of use that as an eraser, okay?
Yep, that does work. I'm taking all the stuff that's off my my paper and putting it on the sides to see if it'll work. No, I can't do that. It's not working. But look, I did it. It might be a little off center, but I did it.
That's so cute.
There we go.
It's adorable. I love it.
And it's also it's a cork board, so you can use it as a cork board.
That's amazing.
You know, like count down the days of Christmas or
Yeah. Cool.
so
Well,
I'm just gonna finish the edges.
yeah, I was just going to ask if that was your last step.
No,
So
I'm gonna finish the edges.
My last step is to kind of wipe off, and I'm going to grab my lint-free towel over here. That's what I prefer. And then you're just going to start wiping off.
So you're wiping off the wax, the colored wax that you put on?
So yeah, wiping it off. And this is the part where you kind of are playing around with it and you're eyeballing it and you're seeing, like, you know, if you want more or less on, this is where you're kind of
Right.
stepping back and looking at it. Oh, it looks really good in person, guys. I wish you could give you guys a close up. Gosh, it looks so much better than when I started. So just such an easy.
Here's my side. I'm doing the side in black. But the red is still coming through, but that's fine. I'm happy with that.
I'm thinking this would be even, like, I could see this in a kitchen. You could hang probably kitchen, like your kitchen spoons and stuff would be cute. I don't
Or
know.
if you have a photographer in the house, you know how they have those little clips and you can put their photos. You know what I mean? Clip their photos on it and hang it on the wall.
Oh, yeah. Cute. Yeah, just a little, like a message board.
Yeah.
But it's pretty sturdy, and I'm fairly
So
happy
maybe
with
you
it.
can hang utensils from it. Did you just say that?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, I knew that.
So this is, I don't know if you guys can see. It really just looks
That looks
white.
really cute.
It looks just white according to the screen, but it's really not. Let me see.
No, I can see the detail in it. I'm sure they can. And I'm just going along and putting black along my edge, ripping off the excess that isn't sticking and putting it, you know, getting the most use out of each little square.
Yeah, reapplying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get in there really close so you guys can see. It's
Oh, it looks really pretty.
really hard with the camera.
Hi, Mary. Welcome back.
Lots
We're
of
almost done. Are we done? Possibly.
I think I'm done with mine, and then I'll just show you guys, and I'm just going to use this for my little my display. Look how cute it's going to be. Get my little S hooks for my little brayers. And then you just hang that up like that.
That is a great idea.
Yeah, somebody just said that would be cute as a jewelry display. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That is probably something I could do with it as well. With some of my sister's beautiful jewelry that comes in. But I was just looking at my display around the studio, and this particular display, the brayers were a little bit, I don't know, they weren't too organized. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's a great way to organize, and it's different than just a pegboard, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a big pegboard fan for some reason.
I couldn't have picked a messier thing at all.
Well, sometimes you got to make a mess to get things looking good, right?
I think so.
Take my hair, for instance. It was a mess until I did something to it.
Right.
That's just kind of how it works.
Okay, it's done.
That is so cute.
Where am I? I can't
That's
tell where
adorable.
I'm all backwards. There we go.
There we go.
And then these are the sides.
Very cute.
And you can see a little bit of the gold coming through. Not a whole lot, but I wanted it to be black and gold.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm just going to take it outside and really brush it well and get all the excess off. But there it is.
And then when you do that, a little more of that gold will be popping through.
Yeah.
So you'll have to, Karen, make sure that you send me a picture of your finished work so that I will put your finished work and my finished work on our thumbnail. So over on YouTube, you'll actually be able to see everything completely. Like we'll have it displayed cute, and so you'll get an idea of what it looks like. So, all right. Any questions, anybody? Where are we doing? Oh, we're right at an hour right now, so we're good.
Already? Yeah. Well, we did good. We finished.
We so good. We finished. That doesn't always happen.
I know.
So what's up for next week? Every Wednesday at 11.
Who knows?
What are we going to do?
That's a good question.
What would all of you like to see us do next Wednesday? Let us know in the comment section.
Yeah, let us know if you want to see anything.
Yeah, you'll have to. Yeah, you can see it on YouTube. You mean the comments?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I can see the comments.
Oh, okay. But anyway, anything else? Next Wednesday, it'll be fab. We don't know what, but it's going to be fabulous, right?
It's going to be fab. We have no idea what we're doing. Can I tell them I texted you yesterday? I said, what are you doing? You're like, I don't know. What are you doing? I don't know. What are you doing?
No. And it literally was like when I walked in this morning, I was just walking around my studio looking for projects that needed to be done. And I was like, this needs to be done. And I haven't had time. Perfect, right?
But that's perfect. That's how it all comes together.
That's how
last minute Louise.
Yeah, that's how we roll. So that's the way it goes. All right, guys. So we'll see you next Wednesday at 11 o'clock for a little more shenanigans. Bring your coffee. Come hang out with us, and we'll just explore and do some different things. All right. All right.
Thank you so much for joining. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great week.
Everyone.